Hello, my name is Sarai. I am the animation instructor at Boys and Girls Club of LA Harbor. I'm here with Mario.
Hey guys.
A photography instructor as well. So last video what we did is we covered File Alpaca, so that's this program right here. And we downloaded it, we went through all the tools on the side here. And today I'm just going to sort of show you a brief animation, something really simple. So I'm using the drawing that I had last time. I finished it all by mouse. And again, if you guys are able to get a tablet to draw to make it easier for yourself, so this is what that looks like. It's just a little Wacom. This is the pen for it. And it does help a lot. But for now, for the sake of the video, we're just going to go with the mouse. So if you guys suffer, I guess I'll suffer too. Okay, so we're gonna do a simple animation, and what we're gonna do today is we're gonna animate, do a little ear motion and a tail motion for our cat. So right now, obviously, it's just one flat image, and that's gonna be here in our first layer. So we're gonna duplicate our layers, so that's gonna be here on this tool. So it's our duplicate tool. We're gonna click that, and we're gonna have, like in the name, a duplicate. So that's gonna be the second layer. And then from here, we're gonna do our adjustments. So we're gonna go back up to view, and we already have it selected under onion skin mode. And what that does is it helps us sort of see the layers before and make adjustments. So that'll all make sense once I start doing it. So I know that's a lot of information. So okay, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna animate the ears, and to do that I went to the lasso tool, which is on the side right here. So lasso tool, and then we're gonna go and select the first ear like that. Okay, and then we're gonna go onto our keyboard, and we're gonna do Control T, and this stands for transform, so Control T, transform. And then we're gonna transform the ear. So what I like to do is sort of pinch the side while I'm holding Control on the keyboard. So that's the very corner. And then you can just move it around to wherever you think looks best. So I'm just gonna rotate it a little bit, bring it down, and then you're just gonna go down and hit OK right there. And then so now, so you can see on the screen how there's that little red part, or the little red ear. That means that that's the layer before. So this is really important for you to sort of keep like a mental note, like, oh, that's what's happening before in the first frame, and right now what you're adjusting is the second frame. So we're gonna go Control D to deselect. And so that's our first adjustment, and we're gonna do same thing. We're gonna select the other ear. Whoops, I didn't like that. So we're gonna select it and do again Control T, hold down Control, and then you're gonna pinch a corner and just adjust to wherever you see fit. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Control D again. So far we have our second frame for the ears, and we're also going to use the second frame for the tail. Sorry, it's really loud outside. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna use the lasso tool again, and then select the tail. And then it should be good. And then Control T again. And this time I'm going to use the flip tool. So I don't know if you guys remember from the last video, we used the flip tool, which was down here. So I'm going to flip it and rotate it around. try and fit it as best as possible. I'm not trying to make it too perfect. And then, let's see, Control D. Let's get the eraser because this looks kind of rough right here. I'll perfect it later. But for right now, I kind of want to see what it looks like. So right now, this is our second layer that we're on. This was our first layer. You can actually click back and forth on the layers to sort of see where it is. And then if you want to see it play out on its own from what you have, you can go to View and then down to where it says Autoplay. And then, so that's simple enough. We got our tail and then the ears moving back and forth. And then it's also important to keep in mind how many frames you have. So right now we're at 4 frames per second. So that does give it the illusion of it being slower. If you go 24, it looks really crazy.
It's had a lot of coffee.
But yeah, so 4, since we have a little bit, it kind of looks a little more natural. So we're gonna get rid of that. And then you can add more frames in between to make it look a little bit more smooth. But yeah, and you can even add or adjustments to like the eyes or let's do the eyes. So we're gonna do, again, I'm gonna keep it simple, just 2 frames. So this is our first frame. And then we're gonna go to this one. Let's go back to our lasso tool. Or actually, let's go to our pen tool. If you ever want to adjust the color, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to color, excuse me, I'm going to color over the eyes so that I can redraw to make a closed lid, to make a blinking motion. So if you want to grab a color, you're going to go to I on the keyboard. So you're just going to go once, and then I'm going to click the fur, and I'm going to go back up to the pen. Let's make it a little bigger. Sorry if I'm making you hop back and forth, but there's a lot of tools. So make the eyes disappear. And now the cat has no eyes. But you can make, if you're like, oh shoot, where'd they go? You can make the opacity go lower. So the opacity, also very important, you can make it go halfway. And that way you can see what was on the previous layer. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back up to the pen, go down to black so we can make the black line, and then make it a little smaller. I was at 4 or 5. And then we're just gonna draw. There we go. And then we're gonna put it back up. Give her some eyelashes. Or he, I'm not too sure. It's fabulous. And then we're gonna go back again. So you're gonna go back to autoplay. There we go. So we have a little bigger to see our animation. But yeah, that's our simple animation for the day. This was a continuation of the previous video. So if you wanted to see how we use the tools before, you can refer back to it. But yeah, you can literally use any other, it doesn't have to be a cat, I just chose the cat for the prompt. But you can do like literally anything. You can make any other type of animation if you guys want to submit those. You can, I'll show you in the next video how to save as a GIF because that's more of a process. But for now, you can just save. So last thing, I'll just show you how to save before we. And so you're gonna go File, Save As, and then we're gonna go down to where it says File packet, you want to keep it in this. You don't want to have any other file format. It has to be this one, and I just named it cat. And I put save. Yes, so it's on my desktop, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So save your files, and then the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to save it in a GIF format so you can upload them. GIF. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video.